This is W3DEP. Testing 1, 2, 3. There we go. Transmit ATT is a 13, correcting at 161. Doing currently right now 1,320 watts.
All right, there, Dwayne. All right, kind of copy you got me down there. Yeah, that noise should have went away. I was on the phone with you at the same time I was talking, so make sure I'm doing okay down there. How's it sound? Let's make sure nothing's out of whack there, if you know what I mean.
No, perfect. Yeah, that took that sound out of there like you was in a stadium. Working perfect. No problem whatsoever.
Okay. All right, here. Yeah, last night I did that video, and that was my AM profile. This one here, of course, side being it's a little bit more subdued. I'm going to turn my pure signal on. Right now, I'm not running any pure signal. Am I still clean on your waterfall there? Oh,
yeah. Yeah, it looks real good. Rubber tracks coming down. No problem whatsoever.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if I do use pure signal, I want to give the best chance of working correctly. So right now, I guess I don't even have to use pure signal. You know, I mean, trying to keep all my levels in check. Make sure the LSCs were, in the right spot, the levelers in the right spot. When you do that, yeah, you're off to a good start. And then if there's some blowout in the sides, I can turn my pure signal on. So, all right, I guess right now there's no reason to, use the pure signal. Now, right now I'm putting it's flashing around like 60. It might flash 60 on my non, maybe a little bit more, like around 55 watts. And right now I'm doing 623 watts of the Ameritron AL80B.
Oh, yeah, and this time of day, that's pretty darn good. And right now, for some reason, there's 1,400 watts, so that's why I'm giving you a little bit better. That's 1407 that I'm doing.
Okay, nice. Yeah, sorry about my voice. Yeah, that was, 15 over 9. Tell you what, let's bump it up to, there's nobody else on here. Let's bump it up to 5 KC. I'm going to go down to transmit profile, bump that up to 5 KC. I want to hear your sound at 5 KC.
All right, there you have it. I'm sitting at 5 KC wide. Actually, I'm right at I'm 50 low and 5,000 on the high side. So there you have it.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I get spoiled with this. Sound excellent 5 KC. So right now I changed my transmit profile, the 5 KC on the high, and of course I made my receive being pass. Right now I'm receiving with 5100 high and 40 on the low. That does sound, I will say, most excellent there, Dwayne.
Yeah, I'm glad I got that figured out. And what you're hearing, everything's okay. Before, when I had the Apex turned up on 7, my highs were a little bit too high for me. Hopefully that kind of melted out a little bit. Hopefully it's not too high and too sharp, in the high end. Okay, I put it back to 7 where it was before, and I'll listen to you, what you think of it. And I'm working just with the Apex. This is where I had it before, and I thought to Doug it was a little bit sharp. It wasn't bad, but there's a 7. Now let me go ahead and take it back down to 6, and right there is the 6. So you tell me, was there a big change in between the 6 and the 7?
Barely noticeable, but thing is, let's go back to 4KC. It might be more noticeable at 4KC. So when I unkey here, I'll switch my transmit profile back to 4K and also my receive back to 4K. So let's go back to 4K, then I'll give it a listen again.
All right, right there. I have it on number 6, the Apex on number 6. And it looks like I'm filling up it pretty good. And I'm going to take it up to 7 where I used to run it. And right there, it's at 7. So you kind of tell me the 7 definitely makes the amp drive a little bit better when I put it on 7.
Boy, it's still very, very close. It does smooth out on 6. If you want the most smooth, I would leave it on 6. Even though you're seeing better amp drive, I would leave it on 6. But then again, everybody's ears are different. You know what I mean? So you're going to get different opinions on that. But the main thing is here. That's why I like to do these recordings for people. I'm trying to make sure I'm receiving you exactly as your transmitter. Right now, I have everything to match your transmitter, so you'll hear it in there. But it's very slight. But I like the 6 a little bit better with that high end rolled off just a pinch.
All right. right, so what I did is I split the difference. I put it on 6.5. So there it is at 6.5. I split it right down the middle.
All right, let's see here. Just put it on 6 now.
Okay, right there is on number 6 on the AFEX. On the AFEX is number 6 right there. Testing 1, 2, 3. W3DEP.
Okay, awesome. Let's have a little bit of fun here. Nobody else is on there. Hey, just as long as we're brick walled on the headed up towards 4.000. But let's roll. Let's have a little fun here. Let's I don't know. Let's go to 6KC. 6KC. So I'm going to change my transmit profile. I'm going to leave it on the low of 50. And I'm going to roll mine up to 6KC, and I'll make sure I drag out my receive folder also to 6KC if you're going to change your transmit to 6.
All right, yeah, there we are at 6KC. And wow, and I'm still filling up the pocket real good at 6KC. Not bad for not making any kind of adjustments. Receive is also at 6, and my transmit's at 6. So according to what I'm seeing on the pan adapter, I'm really filling up the pocket really nice for 6. There you have it, 6 wide and receiving at 6. So looks like it's looking pretty good, and watts is still hanging around 1339 on my watts. W3DEP. All right, I'm back to 4K. Everything looks okay right there. Transmitting okay at 1481 watts, and everything's back to where we had it before. W3DEP.
All right, wow, this is a treat. All right, we'll get off here. I really appreciate you getting on, and yeah, it's a big difference you have with that new piece of coax. I'm really glad you got that figured out. Trust me, I've gotten these situations where it's just when something goes wrong at the station, it's like it's like a sucker punch to the gut. Gets you in a bad mood. When I kick the dog, yell at the wife. But man, I'm glad you got it all figured out. But all right, man, maybe I'll give you a shout later on. Let me know when you guys are on. Maybe I'll bop on in there and I'll wreak havoc with my obnoxious personality when you guys are talking.
We have fun. We enjoyed it. We would be grateful to have you in there. That's for sure. I hope you stop in one evening and say hello to everybody. I'd like to hear that myself. All right, I'm going to go outside and get that coax all wound up. I got it strung out over the ground in the back here, and I got that other cable that I got to string up and tie up. So we will catch you later on, Ken. I appreciate you getting in there, and we got these checks anyway. So we'll catch you later on. Take care. Enjoy the day.